Yeah, I'm waving at myself here. This is probably the first live that I've done that I actually feel a little bit nervous about, which is never good. So it says at the bottom, you're live, we're building that audience for you. Thank you, Facebook, much appreciated. I'll give it a couple of secs, I'll see if anybody jumps on. Oh, I've got 3 people watching. Who's watching? I never know what it is. There's 6 now. Give us a thumbs up if you can hear us. Be much appreciated. Or even give us a little bit of love, heart, whatever that symbol is. I ain't got a clue. I'm not cool and down with the kids. Basically, right, title of this is What's Wealth? It's something that I've been thinking a hell of a lot about for the past probably 4 or 5 weeks over the Christmas period and stuff. A lot of people have got different, probably misconceived ideas of what wealth is. Now I've got a lot of notes literally just to the left of the screen that I'm going to be sort of looking at, because I've been thinking so much about it. I've been throwing stuff down. But basically now, if you can imagine, you've got your bank account and there's nothing in there, or the last paycheck you got is the last thing that you're getting. Imagine how you would feel. You've got all your bills to pay, your mortgage, your rent, you've got your electricity, you've got all your shopping, you get the kids to feed, the clothes and stuff like that. Now just imagine if that's the only thing that you've got left. How would you feel? What would you do? Now, likewise, if you think about the mindset, if you think about the mind's got to be trained and stuff, but if you take time to work on yourself, you do personal development, you gain new skills, you set and achieve goals. If you don't do that sort of stuff, what you find is that you find that life just slips you by. You end up at the end of life looking back and thinking, what if? What if I'd have done that? What if I'd have done this? I put a video out yesterday, very interesting video, and it was, it's all about life, but what you can do in life, and it's about stepping outside of boundaries and stop, putting your conditions on that sort of thing. But basically, it told a story about there was 100 people, and they were at death's end, end of their life, and they asked the question, what did you regret? And not one of them turned around and regretted the things that they'd done. They'd only ever regretted the things they hadn't done. So how do we feel in life now going through if all we're doing is surviving life? Life's here to be enjoyed. It's to be lived. It's to do things, to inspire people to do more. It's about inspiring your kids to be able to go out and do more. It's inspiring people around you. It's there to be lived so that you can do more with. And if you can inspire people, then you can help change people's lives. But that's what life's for. It's not to be survived. It's not to be down. It's not to be broke. You're not broken. You're having a human experience right now. Now, if you go out and you take a look at what wealth is, people, they expect and they assume that wealth is loads of money, big houses, fancy cars, real good job, high-paying job. The thing is, though, at the end, wealth's about what you've got. It's about what you've got in the now. Not about what you're getting in the future. Not about what's behind you. It's what you've got in the now. The future doesn't exist. The past is behind you. It doesn't exist anymore. It's about accepting that you've got people around you that love you. It's family around you. You've got some form of positivity around you in the now. If you look up on Google positivity, you'll find positive things. If you look up on Google negativity, you'll find negative things. If you've got a positive mind, you'll get positive. If you've got a negative mind, you will get negative. We all have human experiences. We all have our troubles. We all have our problems. That's life. It's what defines us is how we use those troubles to move forward. A lot of wealthy people out there that you see, they're not always happy. They're not the happiest people you'll see. And you'll see people out there that are financially really poor. And they could be the happiest people you see because they're happy with what they've got in the moment. They might have more wealthy ideas. They might have more wealthy health. They might have more things going on to bring them to true fulfillment, wealth fulfillment. And that will make their life better in the future, but they're happy now because they understand that they're not striving for the future. They're in the moment. And being in the moment is probably very, very crucial. Increasing your wealth. You can increase that anytime. But what you've got to do is you've got to change you. If you start working on yourself, you've got to be consistent. Now, being consistent it takes 21 days to create a habit. If you're doing something wrong at the minute and you know it's not right, you've got 21 days to recreate a new habit, to instill and embed a new habit. Be it being positive, being non-judgmental, be it whatever it is. You've got 21 days to embed a new habit, but you can change yourself, work on yourself, your personal development side of things, setting goals, going and changing things. If you're stuck in a position now where you don't want to be, what can you set in place moving forward that's going to change your circumstance? Once you change yourself, you give permission to everybody else around you for them to change. You cannot see anything outside of you that's not within you first. Okay? Change you, you give the world permission for everything to change around. It's all based around the law of attraction. You're not defined by your choices of yesterday. Only your choice today can change your future. Okay? So that means you're not broken. Anything that's ever happened in the past, it doesn't matter. That was because of choices you made back then, not choices that you're going to make today. That cannot make your choice moving forward. Only the choice you make today can help you moving forward. So make it a good choice. I'm going to leave it at that. What I want to do is I want to do these probably once a week. Today I was nervous. I don't generally get nervous, but today I was nervous about it. But I want to do different things. And I want to bring different things to the table every week, be it about positivity, negativity, be it wealth, be it business, be it whatever it is. I just want to do different things. So thanks for looking. Thanks for watching. If it helps, then I'm glad. If you think it's going to help somebody else, then share it, put it out there. Be much appreciated. But thank you very much, and I will speak to you all soon.